When Carl Jung, one of the most famous psychiatrists of the 20th century, once wondered why he was so fixated on the concept of rebirth, the answer arrived in a flash of insight. His name meant young, and from birth he had been preoccupied by the concepts of youth, aging, and rebirth. Other renowned psychiatrists of the early 20th century embarked on very different research programs, but as Jung explained, Herr Freud, whose name means joy in German, champions the pleasure principle. Herr Adler, meaning eagle, the will to power. Herr Jung, meaning young, the idea of rebirth. As far as Jung was concerned, the names we're given at birth blaze a trail that our destinies tread for years to come. Many years later, in 1994, a contributor to the feedback column in the New Scientist magazine labeled the phenomenon nominative determinism, literally meaning name-driven outcome. The writer noted that two urology experts, Drs. A.J. Splatt and D. Weedon, had written a paper on the problem of painful urination in the British Journal of Urology. Similar so-called aptronyms abound. The current Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales is Justice Igor Judge. His colleague Lord Justice Laws is a judge in the Court of Appeal. In the realm of athletic pursuits, Anna Smashnova was a professional Israeli tennis player. Lane Beachley is a 7-time world champion surfer. Derek Kickett was an Australian rules footballer. Stephen Rowbotham was an Olympic rower for Britain. And Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world over the 100-meter and 200-meter distances. Some names herald less auspicious destinies. Christopher Koch is a notorious Jamaican drug dealer. And the rapper Black Rob was sentenced to 7 years in prison for grand larceny. It's tempting to dismiss these anecdotes as scattered coincidences, but researchers have shown that our names take root deep within our mental worlds, drawing us magnetically towards the concepts they embody. Indeed, names convey so much information that it's easy to forget that they don't have natural meanings, as, say, numbers do. The number 10 will always have the same meaning, regardless of whether you call it 10, diez, dis, or dieci, which is why scientists seeking extraterrestrial contact devise mathematical languages to communicate with alien life forms. A single pulse of noise will always signal 1, or unity, whereas 2 pulses will always signal 2. That universal property doesn't apply to names, which are language-bound. Jung's witty observation that Freud's name compelled him to champion the pleasure principle registers only if you know that Freud means joy in German. Names are powerful, then, only when they're associated with other, more meaningful concepts. Parents from certain cultures embrace this idea when naming their children. The Nigerian president, Goodluck Jonathan, grew into his name handsomely, and his wife, Patience, was named for a trait that first ladies sorely need as their husbands ascend the political ladder. According to one Nigerian proverb, when a person is given a name, his gods accept it, which explains why exhausted parents sometimes name their children Dumaka, literally, help me with hands, or Abiogele, one who has come to eat. The Mossi tribespeople of Burkina Faso have taken nominative determinism one step further, giving their children strikingly morbid names in a desperate bid to placate fate. Parents who have already lost more than one child, the Mossi infant mortality rate is tragically high, have been known to name their subsequent children Kida, meaning he is going to die, Kunadi, dead thing, or Jinaku, born to die. Other parents do everything they can to protect their children from the tide of nominative determinism. In his native Russian tongue, Vyacheslav Voronin's name means slave. As far as associations go, that's a significant cross to bear. So Voronin and his wife, Marina Frolova, decided to save their newborn son a similar indignity. Slight and sandy-haired, the boy was born in the summer of 2002 during a spate of terrible Russian floods. True to their promise, Vyacheslav and Marina chose a generic name designed to be devoid of meaning. BOH-DVF 260602. Although the name seems meaningless, BOH-DVF 260602 stands for biological object human, descendant of the Voronins and Frolovas, born on June 26, 2002.